Let's get this over with.
Solves everything.
But that went pretty well. I hope the sun is taking a well-earned rest. It must be tiring being so bright all the time.
The Reachmen have a bloody history since long before the Forsworn Uprising. Some of them even tried to help Molag Bal invade in the Second Era.
Mind you do not step in a rabbit burrow. They are easy to miss in the dark. Everyone still got all their limbs? Be ready for a fight, my friend.
Are you prepared to die?
Take this and hold on to it. I'll be back for it later. I'll pay you. No time to talk.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of mead.
Digging when you're buried comes in handy. Digging is fun, digging is dandy. Rocks may fall, you can break them all if you keep your pickaxe handy.
I'm sorry about your brother, Nico.
Wind their way
I
through
can't
this
even
realm,
imagine
but
how
those
awful it
tendrils
must be to
bind
lose
our
someone
reality
like that.
together.
Thank you, my friend.
Would you like to tell me about him?
His name was Fergus. He was brave and kind and a bit of a show-off. He was the greatest man I have ever known. I always miss him dearly, but some days are harder than others.
Tendrils
I
of
can
thought
tell you really loved
through
him.
this realm, but those
Keep him in your
tendrils bind
heart,
our reality
and his
together.
presence will give you strength when things are dark.
It is a pleasant thought.
A
Unless we have specific business, I'm not interested.
Speak to me. You have my full attention. Yes, thank you. I will try to be a good guest. What is on your mind?
How can I help? It's loud. I don't like it. Blah blah.
Good to see you. Hit me! Not literally. Right behind you.
All right, Miko. It's up to you and me to keep our friends safe. So we should discuss tactics. Okay, you rush the target and bite their leg to hold them still while I shoot them with an arrow. Don't worry, I won't hit you. I am an excellent archer. All right. How about you charge the enemy, topple them over, and pee on their face. Then I shoot them with an arrow. Good talk, my friend. Good talk.
Home is where your heart is, right? Or is it where you hang your hat? What if you don't have a hat? Should we be giving hats to the homeless?
Why do you keep staring at me when you think I'm not looking, Lucien?
Staring? Me? I don't know what you're talking about.
Have you never seen a Bosmer woman up close before?
Actually, no. I've not spent much time with your people. I suppose it's a new experience for me.
So, you admit you were staring at me then?
No, I...
Don't panic. I'm pulling your leg.
Oh, hello.
Hi there.
Amazing. Simply amazing.
Very impressive.
Ah, yes, indeed. I wanted to discuss a proposal I have for you regarding the museum and your profession as a relic hunter. There have been many people inquiring about potential work here as of late, spurred on by your success, as it were. But I feel that many of them may have potential to assist us in uncovering more relics and lore. My idea was that we could form a guild as such here at the museum, call it the Explorers Society, and members could combine their efforts and collaborate to investigate more ruins, uncover more legends and lost lore. The fruits of any labor sponsored by the guild would be displayed here. This could take some workload off of you and provide a new source of people and information that you could utilize on larger ventures. What do you think? Fantastic. I'm very excited about getting underway. I would say that perhaps the best arrangement would be to have you as Guildmaster. and I would take the role as chief librarian to gather the collective knowledge, which would also help benefit the museum and allow me to continue my work here while still aiding the growing guild. I would start with writing the guild charter for your approval, while you could start with the construction of the Guildhouse. I've already gotten permission from the Blue Palace to build a small building behind the palace, connected to the museum by way of the hot springs, and I have already drawn up plans for it. Once the building is completed, you could undertake recruiting new members, and I could direct possible applicants to you as well. I'll start work right away, and have a workbench set up out back for you to start on the Guildhouse. Let me know when you have finished so we can take the next steps.
I've also made arrangements for Huron at the mill outside of Solitude to sell you some lumber at a discount.
Huh. Always thought it would be bigger than that.
Tag, you're it. Oh, I'm hungry. Can we get some food instead? I'm not playing with you, Kide. You play me.
Need something?
Oh, Master, it's your time to do it. I don't abide fancy clothes, but you look like you might. I hear Radiant Raiments has a large selection. Generally, posting information is need to know only. I've been trying to find the time and place to let her know. Her daughter was sent to Whiterun. The skirmishes there have been violent. The Whiterun legate, he needed to know the Stormcloak positions. He sent out a party to scout the area. They happened upon a large force. I'm told none of them made it
Solitude
back.
is really quite
Private
something.
Morard, Angela's daughter,
much beauty
was in that
and so much
scouting party.
culture.
She needs to be told.
Everything's all right?
Got to thinking, maybe I'm the Dragonborn, and I just don't know it yet.
I'm a little busy at the moment. I've got all sorts of errands to run.
Feel free to look around. We have a fine selection of herbs here at Angela's Aromatics. It's good to see a fresh face. You wouldn't have happened to come from Whiterun, would you? You got Aldous to tell you something. I knew you would. What did he say? I told her. I told her the Imperial army would kill her. That this was a war of Jarls and Imperial generals, and we had no part in it. She just wouldn't hear it. It was brave of you to come to me with this. I can't thank you for it, not for this. But you have done me a service.
Hey, if you distract the clerk, I'll paint some goods, okay?
A method to your madness, and your madness is the method, and the melody. Please, take pity on an old madman.
There once was a hero named Ragnar the Red, who came riding to Whiterun from Rorikstead.
So, Inigo, my curiosity is killing me. Do Khajiits purr when they're happy?
No, I do not think so.
Why don't we find out? Come over here. Let me scratch you behind the ears.
No.
Are you feeling shy all of a sudden? Come on, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Why are you laughing? Have you noticed the windows in this land all seem a little opaque? I am in your way. Let me give you some room.
Greetings. Ah, wonderful. You work quickly, my friend. Come, let's have a look. Then I'll show you what I have come up with for the charter. amazing. Simply amazing, my friend. You truly are quite the craftsman, I must say. Yes, this will do quite nicely, I think. Plenty of space, a good number of beds, supplies. Yes, you seem to have covered all the basics very well. Now let's discuss the charter. See you around.
What do you need? Certainly. What needs doing? I am at your service. Consider it done.
Good day. Very simple. You keep doing what you're doing and stop in here from time to time if you find anything interesting. Have a look around and find the spot to display it. In addition to displaying the spoils of your adventures, I will commission and build exhibits based on those exploits. Anything of relevant consequence can be inspiring to the people. Well, here in the Hall of Heroes is where you should place any artifact of magical or historical nature. The Daedric Gallery, of course, is where anything related to the Daedra should go, and the Hall of Lost Empires is where you should display any and all items of Dwemer or Falmer nature. The armories you can display as you see fit. Lastly, the Gallery of Natural Science. If you bring some samples of flora and fauna, you can build fauna displays and plant the flora. Farewell. I think you'll find it acceptable. The laws of the Charter are thus. All knowledge gathered by the Guild is to be shared freely, with credit going to those who discovered it and provided it to the Guild. The Guild will fund expeditions, paying wages to members based on their rank, and any items of significance uncovered during the expedition will be at the discretion of the Guildmaster and Chief Librarian as to their importance and if they should be displayed in the museum. Other spoils will be sold and the funds distributed to the Guild and members of the expedition. The Guild will also maintain a quarter office, where an appointed quartermaster will acquire and make available for purchase at a discount supplies for members and expeditions. So, how does that sound to you? Good, good. Well, then I think we can start spreading the word and gathering possible members. Here is some contact information for your potential candidates that came by previously. You should check into these and I'll keep my ear open. And in the meantime, if you need me, I'll be at the museum. Let me know if you need anything. I'll let you know if anything develops on my end.